Previously on Roll Over and Die, our adventurers decided to stay in Blackmire for a little while. After the previous episode where they made their apologies and visited the mayor, they decided this time they would get drunk in the bait and switch and go on a gnome heist. They put on a suit of armour, mocked air, and then found a secret room. Inside that secret room, they kind of fumbled around a little bit, but Chad did manage to find a rather interesting looking book. On the way out, they snatched another 3 gnomes before giggling their way out. And Parter left the Grossmans with a little smelly surprise. Okay, now it's over with. Ready to roll over it.
It's disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Okay.
Good comeback.
Yeah. I'll stick with
I just thought he was going to say that I killed him again.
We don't know that.
No, just no damage.
Unless they choke on their own vomit and die. So as we rejoin the crew, they are currently running down the path, giggling to themselves with a heavy sack of gnomes over their shoulder. I assume you return back to the bait and switch where you left your companions?
Absolutely.
No, Akron's.
Oh no, so yeah, Akron.
Yeah.
Not the bait and switch.
Do we want to go back to the bait and
We
switch?
also no, because we.
So we've got an alibi with.
No, that's worse.
Okay.
If we showed up
Well,
Having
at the
a
time of
we've gone to bed.
holding
You told
gnomes.
us to sleep at Akron.
carrying bags of gnomes.
Yes,
Yeah,
gone
I
back to
took you
Akron.
back to Akron.
All right.
I don't remember.
Because that's where you told me
Yeah.
to sleep.
And
So
also,
we're there.
what's your little
Yeah.
monkey man?
Bando.
Bando.
Bando
Bando
needs
set off
Lilo.
alarms.
Bando Lilo.
Bando.
Lilo, Bando. Bando.
No one else is. I've not actually
Bando.
introduced Bando to anybody though.
No, they just are aware of him being
No one
around.
knows that he's mine. So
Be careful.
I'm gonna bring Bando to Akron's. And
Okay.
Make sure he stays inside.
Bad.
No one sees
Bad
him.
Bando. Bando.
Shut up.
Bando.
We sneak back to
Bando.
Akron.
Bando.
Cool. Much like sort of a group of friends sneaking into one of their friends' like parents' house after being out all night drinking, you open up the door to Akaran's occult and Letheum, to the sounds of heavy snoring coming from upstairs, and you see these two curled up in
Oh,
like blankets in
Are
front of
you-
the fire.
cuddling.
It's up to you guys.
I'm dribbling.
Oh.
Where's your
I feel like I put her separate to me, but she somehow found me.
Scooted up. So these two are like sleeping somewhat next to each other when you walk in.
It's a door. We should go to sleep and pretend like none of this happened.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure Akron's tucked in.
It's back upstairs. You can hear the snoring coming from upstairs.
I'm gonna go crash in my old bed.
Cool. So do you check on Akran?
Yeah.
Akran's in his regular room. He's sleeping on his floating bed, and he's got his glowing orbs all around him.
On his
He's normal.
floating bed.
It's glowing
That was
orbs
normal.
all around him, like normal.
Like
Of course.
normal.
Do I have a floating bed?
No.
Oh,
You've got a hammock,
It's kind of a
cool.
floating bed.
That is basically a floating bed.
and you've got the attic.
Man, I got a cool place. Where are you guys sleeping? Where do you want to sleep?
I'm gonna go to the big armchair that he fell asleep in last
Yeah,
time.
super comfy.
Sleep there.
Like especially for you, because like you just can curl up and just like
I
put all the ink-stained blankets all over you.
yes.
I'm going to kind of go and settle down close to these two and just use her wing as a little
She hasn't got that wing.
smoke.
Well, just
You can sleep under the floating
actually, when
bed.
her eyes are closed, there's no smoke.
Just going to cuddle up to them.
Okay, that's all he really wanted.
The first time we
You
were
got there,
spooned,
yeah.
I wasn't included, and now I'm in the spoon.
You're in the spoon.
Character
spoon-worthy.
progress.
That's your arc complete.
Spoon there to spoon.
This is so cool.
Chad, why don't you describe what your attic room looks like? To
It's
everyone?
super cool. There's posters all over the walls.
Yeah. Like on the
there's-
ceiling, because
yep.
it's like gabled like that.
There's a big giant mirror to watch myself lift.
Yep, of course. Stacks of
there's lots of. I gotta make sure the form's right.
There's posters all over. What are the posters of?
Cool wizards.
Yeah.
Are there any kickball teams that you support?
Yeah, the local Blackmire
Bandits.
bandits. Yeah, they're my favorite team.
There's 4 of them, and they're drunk most of the time.
Yeah, I couldn't make the team.
You didn't drink enough.
I didn't drink enough.
Let's go.
And then there's just lots of books stacked around. with makeshift bells or like
Dumbbells.
bars.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
And then there's a cool sweet bed.
Do you have any like cool lighting in here?
Yeah, it's like a lava lamp.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. But it's probably also literally lava.
Yeah.
Like contained within a glass orb.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Do
like
you have a
it's like
floating orb?
boiling inside.
I don't have a floating orb, but I've got a hammock, which is like a floating bed,
Hmm.
and I've got.
Floating disc.
Hmm?
Your floating disc.
Don't look so offended.
Oh, I just learned that though. What?
What did you say?
I heard something else.
Do you,
What did you hear?
I'm not sleeping on that.
do you have an ensuite to your attic room?
No, it's an attic.
So
You
cool.
have an ensuite in there.
Can
You do
we?
have like a Velux window that you can just open up.
Yeah,
Just climb onto the roof and.
I
pee
do
off
have that.
it. It's an ensuite, you thought.
Yeah,
When it's raining, it's a shower.
it's a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. And you all bed down for the night. Some of you wake up early in the morning. Mike, why don't you roll a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, yeah, hangover.
Well, let's find out if that's true or not.
Natural 20.
16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey!
Despite having a skinful, you wake up relatively refreshed, quite hungry,
I'm hungry.
and you're now being spooned by these two when you wake up.
Finally.
Do you just don't say or move anything?
I'm like,
Got Woodlouse crawling on you.
I've got dribble. I just want to cut them.
Yeah. Eventually, you'll wake up. You hear Akron shuffling around downstairs. You hear him shuffling around upstairs to you. You know that's indication that he is
Time to
coming
get
down
up.
for his breakfast. Yeah. So you hear the familiar tumble as he falls down the stairs. You hear this as he just glides into the bookshelves at the bottom of the stairs.
Kind of feel like we need to find out what happened to that elf man.
We already
Akron
asked him
would
about it at the
know.
time.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we didn't know anything.
Akron and I have friends over. Don't freak out. It's okay.
Oh, dear boy, you're back again.
I'm back. You didn't hear us come in?
No, I was fast asleep.
Oh.
We were here
I-
all evening, weren't we?
Yeah, we were here all evening.
Goodness me, why did you not say hello?
You were
You know
sleeping.
how you snore.
I don't snore. Silly.
Well, we're here. I'll make breakfast like I do usually.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Let me
put
make
the tea on.
Let me make the tea.
It's okay, I'm not an invalid.
Don't drink the tea.
Can I have some milk?
Can I have some coffee?
I don't think we have either of those things.
What kind of establishment is this?
I will find milk in these lands.
Don't milk.
That's your
things.
question.
These swampy lands.
If I was back at work, I'd get us nothing.
So he puts the iron over the stove and waits for it to boil.
When we went to check it out, the elf had stolen some things from the house.
Correct.
Picture,
A picture that I don't
And
remember.
some
what-
fancy books.
some silverware, and
But they didn't like mess up the house. Like there wasn't
No.
repairs or anything that were
No,
needed,
no,
right?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't vandalize before they left.
it just seems like opportunist.
Yeah.
Whatever they could grab and then escape from
Yeah.
capture, which is fair.
Where was he from?
Akron.
Lumbergost.
Oh yeah, Lumbergost, the elf. You been good? Did anybody come by?
Yeah, there's been a few visitors here and there, you know, wanting to check out books and whatnot and listen to my stories.
Anybody new? Or just the same old, same old?
Same old crew, yes.
Crew?
Who's the
And then,
crew?
People from town.
Have you heard any brush strokes? Like someone sweeping?
Oh, no, not that I recall. No, usually Chad does that kind of thing.
I haven't been around, so there wouldn't have been
Yes.
sweeping.
It's been a while.
Do you
Didn't say you
ever-
were leaving.
Do you ever check
I
people's...
got caught up. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Are you
You're
been
young
okay?
and you're headstrong and want to see the world and that kind of thing.
I am strong.
Do you ever check people's faces out? And look
I
at
do. I felt that one's face over there.
Did you? True, I remember watching that. Did you ever? Have you felt anybody's face that was wearing a big rimmed hat?
You mean in my life?
No,
I suppose.
no, recently.
Recently? No, no. Can't say I've felt many hat wearers recently. I
Have
don't really
you-
go for the head.
Have you heard much about this Hamlet?
Don't go.
I don't go for
Have you heard much about this Hamlet character?
the Hamlet.
Yeah, he's this new guy that
Hamlet,
Hamlet.
like a small
Hamlet
settlement.
Hamlet Surefoot.
Oh, I see. No.
No,
Nope.
Ever been to Sutton Shore?
Oh, in my youth.
What did you do there?
I went to the university.
The college,
Indeed.
some would call it.
Yes.
What did you do there?
I studied to be a wizard.
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 Yes. I was Numa Cum Laude of UMA.
You what now?
What?
Numa Cum Laude of UMA.
What does that mean?
Top of my class.
Top of your class. Do you know anybody there now that, if we went, could help us out with the task that we're trying to sort out?
I guess if they're still around, I don't know if he'd still be in charge, but it was Dean Bartus Hoffmeyer.
Dean?
I took this one. Josh opened his mouth.
Mhm.
And I did this.
So the one that he threw at me. I'd been...
Nice. And we got it on camera as well.
That actually went.
Yeah, it is. That's generally how
My
it is.
man.
Don't do it again. You'll miss and you'll look like an idiot.
Do you want to get it in your mouth? I'm asking her, but looking at you. I'm so sorry. Asking him, looking at you.
I think we
It's
should
getting worse.
quickly
It really
move
is.
on.
See,
I will never look at you and say that again. I promise.
You
I'm
want
so
this in your
sorry.
mouth.
I am so sorry. Let's just move past it.
I'm so glad we started getting this
I
on
did
film.
not.
Anything
you
you
promise me
say will
that-
now be held against you.
Yeah.
After episode 123, we just do a supercut of all of your
The
things that you
terrible
say.
things that I've said.
I just wish we got like magic dream cream.
Yeah.
Magic
all the
Dream
other
Cream was
stuff.
fucking great. I stand by that one.
Let's move on before we have
So
to
sorry.
record the stage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Alice, do you want to ask me again about
Oh, sorry. Yes.
not Apollinaire? Oh dear, not even Albraid.
Wait,
sorry.
hold on.
Is John falling off? Oh, there he is.
John died.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
our tech guy's dead. Oh,
Madam Elsa.
Fucked.
we're just gonna have to record forever. It's gonna go on and on.
It's like the song that never ends.
We've given him so much sugar that that's an actual worry.
Are you alright, John?
Don't forget he did have a Burger King at 5 a.m.
That's true.
I'm on at 10. I'm 12.
Have you ever
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Go.
have you ever heard of an Elsbeth?
Ah, yes. I think she used to live here in Blackmire. She was a bit reclusive, from what I remember. Never came in here.
But you can't see, so how do you know she was reclusive?
Well, because she never left her house.
What? Do you know what brought her here?
No. I never really talked to her. She didn't really talk to anyone.
What house did she live in?
Oh, it's the one off Elk Street
Up in West.
on the east banks.
Not.
Excuse to go.
Not in West.
How,
Sheffield.
how about a Thaddeus Bourneton?
Her name doesn't ring a bell.
Who's that?
The letter E.
Oh.
The person that gave you the letter.
What about von Hertingstein?
Von Hertingstein. So,
Akron, feel this.
puts his hands out.
Do you want this in your
Not what I was asking. Touch this.
How was that bad?
Okay,
That's better.
he reaches
A little
out
better.
and touches.
The book, the journal,
Oh, okay.
Von Hertingstein's
Yeah.
journal.
Okay.
There's the embossed crest on it
Ah.
of a
well done.
unicorn and a
Shield.
lollipop
Tattoo.
and a shield and a balloon
That's
A bear?
and a
A
bear
unicorn?
and a lizard and what were the other things that were on it?
None of those.
Griffin and dragon.
Gnome. Feel it.
touches.
So, first of all, I want you to get inspiration for giving Akron, who can't see,
Thank you.
a crest that's in wax that you can touch.
Yep.
So
I
he
did it on purpose.
He accepts the book, and he feels it. He's like, yes, this is a crest I haven't heard about in a long time. The von Herting family were cursed many years ago They live out on the Eve coast.
Eve?
Mm.
The Von Hertings.
Von Hertingsteins, yes.
Eve Coast. What else is on the Eve Coast, friends?
That's where certain sure is.
That's easy.
On the Eve coast, there's such places as Golden Field in Cutter Bay and
So Wexford, it's from there.
Sutton Shore and the Rock Nook, Dredgebrook, out on Dragon's Rest, and many others that I'm.
Sounds like there's an adventure out there.
Sounds like we should read this. I should read this journal because it sounds like it might be piratey.
Do you know what the Hertingsteins would have had to do with anybody in this town?
Say the Grossmans.
Well,
or anyone else?
They were a very wealthy family. They made a lot of their money trading with the dwarfs of Thunderdark.
Dunstar.
Yes,
Thundercats.
Thunderdark. A city underneath the Shadow Mountains.
Let's go there.
Yes, it's the main dwarven city.
Neat.
However, they backstabbed the dwarfs and they were cursed. Consequently,
What was the
Von-
curse?
Hurtings.
they cursed. Well, the dwarfs, in a fit irony, dwarves who don't often see the light, cursed the von Hertingsteins to never be able to see the sun again.
So they can't go out in daylight,
Correct.
Vampires.
like vampires?
If you believe in that kind of thing.
We do, which we do.
Oh,
From our
very well.
Go in sunlight.
Should we ask more about Elspeth, or do you think we're not going to get more?
Did you know anything about her? Any sort of talk other than the fact that she was quite reclusive?
I know that she was very well educated. That much was sure.
Do you know what line of study she was in?
I believe her line of study was wizardry.
Okay.
She was a researcher, I think, in the divination school.
Is that common?
It's about 1 in 7.
Okay. Do many people come looking for her?
Not that I recall. No one came to the library asking for her. No. I think she came out here to sort of like be alone, to be honest with you.
Is she dead?
We don't know. We think she might.
No, the last person to see her, in fact, was Joanne, aka Mike. She was last seen in the bait and switch with travelling clothes on
I
and heavily
remember.
packed, and then she
That's why we went
left.
to the college
Yeah.
to see if
I've
she ended up there.
got no recollection of this.
The letter.
The letter I was carrying in the very first episode was from or to Elspeth.
Oh, yeah, because you decided it first.
Yeah.
So
She couldn't read it.
She was
Shatter Mount.
It was
No,
asking for her
cataclysm.
help, and they sounded like students of and that needed her advice, and it sounded like they were maybe asking her to go to the college.
Yeah.
Which is why we're going to study for.
But if the letters are from the college, I assume she's not in the college.
Why?
Because they're sending her letters.
Yeah, they reached her.
No, I was getting them. I had them. I had the letter.
Oh yeah, she
So
wasn't.
they know. As far as we know, she never got the letter.
Yeah.
Was your job? Were you a messenger?
Yeah.
Postman.
So do you remember who gave it to you?
Postfrog.
Do you remember who gave
Yeah,
it?
Thaddeus.
whatever his name is.
Okay.
Who we just asked about.
Okay.
Akron, my dear friend.
Ah, hello.
I've
What's up,
been,
Parter?
been carrying around this necklace that I keep on forgetting about.
Is it the one that
Can you
I'm
have a
wearing?
feel of it and tell me if you know anything about it?
Yes, of course. You can't take it off. You physically can't take it off.
Oh.
Can I try
Oh,
taking mine off?
Oh.
You can't.
That's not good.
Oh.
We can't take it off.
We start tugging at each other.
No, yeah, you can't remove them.
Oh, shit.
This is probably fine, right?
I'm a little bit scared.
Ah, don't be.
This is fine.
I suddenly feel really tight.
Even though I've got a little neck.
Yeah. It's like you could fit another 2.5 parter necks in that.
Can you feel this, please? Tell me.
Yes, of course.
I'm a bit worried.
He reaches out and grabs it and rubs it between his fingers. And then he just lets it go, like immediately. It's like, where did you get this?
We
Acquired them.
from some
Dead people.
they didn't want it. We picked it
Yeah.
up, put it on for safekeeping.
We think they were pirates. May have been pirates.
Bad people, nasty.
Akron, we fought pirates.
They scuttled.
Are we gonna die?
I don't know what this symbol is. I've never felt its shape before. But just contact with it. This is an evil item.
How did you not notice?
How do we get them off? They won't come off.
You have to get that disenchanted.
But by who?
Oh, cut your head off. And pop it up.
I can give it a go.
Is it going to hurt?
It shouldn't hurt, no. It'd be disenchanting the amulet itself.
Can you?
Do Akron quickly before they die.
You're more
Can you
evil
teach
than
me how to do it?
I'll do mine first.
You've killed more than I have.
I may be able to. He goes upstairs, and you hear him shuffling around. And he comes back downstairs with a dusty old navy tome underneath his arm. And as you flick through it, you see it's all in braille for him to read. He says, if you just sit there,
You're gonna do your
he
stuff.
gestures to nothing at all.
I sit in nothing.
Let's see if you can teach this to you. You know third level spells?
Hmm?
He could teach this to you if you want to spend the
Yay.
time doing it.
Yeah.
Do it on her.
I
He's doing
don't
it on me.
trust him.
Well, you have to
I have
spend.
to learn it first.
Yeah, you have to spend about 30 minutes
Yeah.
transcribing it, and you may fail by doing it. So it's not a guaranteed like learning.
I'd like to learn it.
That's one.
So you have to do both of these two.
Cool.
So he lets you sit where you are, Parter, and starts going through the ritual. It doesn't take too long for him to start casting. And he kind of completes the verbal and somatic gesture. And he furrows his brow. Like, And then he does the same thing again. I can't dispel this magic.
I don't want to die!
It's too powerful for me to remove.
What's going to happen?
I honestly don't know. I'm sorry, dear boy. Either you're going to have to find an archmage to do this or live with it.
Have you ever heard of Grassy Gertie?
We're going to die and you're going to get lost.
Stop finding out facts!
Old Mother Moss.
Is she in whatever you just said?
Where? What?
Old Mother Moss. That you just mentioned.
The fungus queen.
She's asking if she's an archmage.
That's a
level.
different person.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Grassy Gertie, is she powerful enough?
Her powers are unclear, and I would be reticent to seek her out, for she is just as likely to kill you as help you.
Interesting. Is there anyone else you would recommend?
I mean, going to see the Dean would be a good thing if you're asking about him already.
The Dean of Stoneshore.
But there are powerful wizards dotted about all over the land now, since magic came back into the world. Though it's still relatively new.
Was it an archmage?
Archmage.
What is it?
Oh,
Someone, a wizard of higher level than I.
oh, big.
Once
Big
I learn it,
magic
can I
man.
just give it a shot?
Sorry?
Once I learn it, can I just give it a
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
attempt to learn it? Can I just give it a shot?
So if you want to learn it, why don't you need to roll an Arcana check? And the DC is 13.
He's doing it on you.
He's doing it on
Five.
himself.
5.
He's doing it
So you try and transcribe it.
Arcana is 3, so it's 8. Total,
8.
yeah.
So you try and transcribe. This is he's talking to you, but somewhere down the line of the incantation, it just breaks down and the spell
Start
fizzles
writing
out.
brails.
Yeah, it's dot 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 dot. Yeah, goes from words to braille, and you don't transcribe it, unfortunately. You can try again in another 24 hours.
Why did we put it on?
Don't panic. It's an adventure. Oh.
So we can find an archmage.
I've been more distracting by not
Oh.
saying it.
Yeah.
The aircon's still on. I'm
Oh,
just like
okay.
that.
And it's off. Cool.
Pretend that didn't happen.
Yes.
Shit.
If
No, I have to cut.
so, if we are going to go to the dean,
Yes.
he'd be the best person to break this curse.
I don't know if he's the best person. I mean, he's pretty quite old man.
He's a person.
He's
Who
certainly, if you potentially could direct you to someone.
Okay. Is he, or could you also direct us to someone who might know the polymorph stuff?
Polymorph spell.
Mm.
Let me rack my brains for this. Do I know the polymorph spell? I know the polymorph spell.
Akron knows the polymorph stuff.
Oh, why didn't you say this?
You said you knew someone that had that could.
Why do you
I
hate?
didn't know Akron you knew the polymorph spell.
Why
No,
do you
your brain,
I mean,
you
he's
know
just
the
like,
one you know.
he's just brailing down and he's like, oh, yes, I've got that in here.
We gotta go get our
If-
pals.
If we brought some friends to you, if we brought
Let's bring you to no.
if we
that's
brought
better,
some
yeah.
friends to you, would you be able to help them?
Potentially, yes.
I think we should bring the
I like
people.
that one.
Pooch pals, pooch pals, pooch.
Lumbergost, then Called.
Yep.
Then Blackmire, then Sutton
So,
Short.
one day,
One
Sutton
day.
Short.
Quick question about the evil things.
Yes, those cursed necklaces.
That one.
I'll move on from those.
I
Not
forget that
important.
he can't see, so I'm just like this thing. Here.
He's not going to touch it.
How evil? What does that mean? Because we're.
I don't know what it will do.
Why
Genuinely.
Why are you scared of it?
Because I can feel it. I can feel it radiating the evil aura.
What if it's good aura?
It's definitely not.
Did I
Have you
kill
tried
people
tugging it real
before or
hard?
after I got it on my neck?
You can't blame that on this. You killed people before you got it.
You kill people to get that necklace. You squash that man with a moonbeam.
Right.
Valid.
Does my blessing change it at all?
You're no.
You want to be evil?
No.
I don't know. If it's cool, then maybe. Coffee. I don't-
Sure.
Do you just
I
die
think
like a sheep?
we've got a big day ahead.
Bah.
We've got a big day ahead, so
Yeah.
if we want to get to Lumbergast before
Let's head to Lumbergost.
nightfall.
Akron, we'll be back in a little bit. Do you need
Coffee.
anything before I go?
Oranges.
What?
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 Oranges.
I need oranges.
I'm hungry.
You sounded like that, Barry.
Oranges.
Do
Now
I
we
know
have
of a
to
place
find
that sells
oranges.
oranges around town?
Get them
No,
from the
I
tavern.
haven't
No?
had oranges since I was a boy.
Okay, I will get you oranges.
Sweet.
Love you so much, Akron. I will get you oranges, not right now, but when I bring back some of our friends to polymorph, there's an orange in it for you.
Or two.
You better not be fucking with me.
You know I don't fuck with you, Akron.
Okay. Good.
Oh, you so
Swear, dear boy. And he just gives you a pat on the face.
Before
What
I
the-
go,
You're a lizard. You try and learn the spell from Akron. It doesn't quite go according to plan. It is offered to use a polymorph spell for the Pooch Pals. Question is, where do you want to go now?
Get them.
So I'm.
Lumbergost.
Tis
I
early
think-
in the morning, it's like 6 a.m.
If I send Bando with a note
Okay.
to the Pooch Pals to tell them to come to Blackmire and Akron, by the time we go to Lumbergast, Goss.
They've never seen Bando before, have they?
No, but I'll have a note from me. The other option is
You
we
can just,
wait
like, swoop
and
in
spend
and just,
an
like, drop a
entire
note
2
and swoop
days
off.
getting the Pooch Pals.
I agree. Going to Keld is not worth spending that, but I want to make sure that you don't lose Bando.
Is Keld on the
Bando's
way?
Probably going to be.
Bando might be
Kelt
from
can
town.
be on the
Dog.
way.
I know
That's
it's
why I'm
But
written.
it doesn't matter anyway because we would have to then come back there.
True.
So
The,
Send
yeah,
your
I
monkey.
think we'll go to Lumbergost. He'll go to Callard. We'll all meet
We'll
back.
meet back in Blackmire and nothing will go
And then
wrong.
go to Sutton Shore
and then
with
Sutton
Yeah.
Shore.
is he
Pooch
then,
Maybe
Pals
with the Pooch
and
Pals.
Bando.
Yeah.
is he going to guide? Is he going to guide them through back to Akron? How do they know
He
where to
can.
go?
You can, if you don't want to lose him, you can. We can send Phantom to go.
Or you can grab a little item of clothing from Akron to take with the note and their dog. So
They can smell him all
I
the
don't
way.
think the problem is getting them there.
He's like an apparition.
If you send Phantom, will Phantom literally just appear there and appear back in Blackmire?
I believe so. Is that right?
You don't know how far it could, well, you can't transpose any more than 30 feet away from you.
It's like Nightcrawler.
So you've got like a 30-foot radius of like Phantom.
Oh, so he can't leave that 30-foot radius.
You don't know. You've never actually seen him any further than 30 feet away from
He
you.
died.
But then he wasn't anywhere.
Short-sighted.
It's because Tim killed him.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
He's gonna kill him again. She's gonna make
We'll
him
just send
disappear,
Bando.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry
Famous
to
last
interrupt. It's fine.
Sorry.
You want to send, so you write a little note on Bando,
Um,
addressed to Napnar and Pooch Pals.
Dear Napnar, I hope you are well. I miss you lots. Please send the Pooch Pals to Blackmire. We can save them. Be safe. See you soon. Kiss, kiss.
To Akron.
Much love.
Yeah, not just Black
Not just
Mire.
Black
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry, sorry.
Script.
Ask for Akron. We'll meet you here in a day or two.
How long
Make
will
sure
we
he's
go?
not on fire.
Look after him.
Thank you.
It's in smaller writing.
You're getting to like the end of the note. You know.
Love you, kiss, kiss.
Quick one. They don't speak human.
No,
Yes,
not
they do.
now. She's sending it to.
Yeah.
The Pooch Pals
Yeah,
also
but-
They
do.
no,
but
they
when the Pooch
understand
Pals
Natna.
get-
They
when-
could understand
Na-
us. They just couldn't speak back.
Natnar's there.
But when Pooch Pals get to Akron, how's Akron going to know that they're not just a bunch of
We'll
dogs?
tell Akron what we're doing.
You've already told Akron about the Pooch Pals.
That they're going to be dogs. don't they?
Because I don't
We'll
think
tell
you
them.
specified it.
You're going to polymorph any dog you
We
can.
don't tell him. We've not
Akron.
told Akron.
They're dogs.
You get
Dogs
back,
are about
there's
to
20
show up.
people in the room.
It used to be dogs.
Just, yeah.
We haven't
15,
left
15
yet,
of them
so
looking
you
very
wrote a
confused
note.
going,
Yep.
That's gone. Akron's expecting some dogs that he can
polymorph.
polymorph.
Yep.
Bando is a good boy and will return.
I say,
Bando
Bando,
will
don't
stay.
don't travel at night, and travel as a group, and be safe. And I love you.
Fly high, Bando.
Sounds like he's dead.
Here's your muffin.
Have fun.
So what do you say to Akron?
Everything you just said.
Everything I just said.
Okay. Uh,
Thank you.
so you want them permanently changed?
They got temporarily changed out of their form.
How
But-
temporarily is it?
Well, semi-permanent, but feel them out, because one of them had a knife on him.
I think you might have been misinformed with what the polymorph spell does.
Who would have misinformed me?
I don't know. Who told you about this polymorph spell?
Oh, Dungeon Master.
Our dungeon master.
But what character was he playing at the time?
All it says is polymorph at home.
Oh.
You've even written that.
I did write
What
that.
did you say? Polymorph at home?
At home.
As in their home?
I thought it was my lizard home too, for the record.
It was.
They told us.
It was
about
my lizard.
polymorph.
I was right. I was right.
Are you writing that?
He just
So-
literally just wrote, "I was right."
Great.
So with
The Pooch Pals told us about the polymorph stuff.
They told us about the polymorph spell. Then
Via-
Oh
whom? Who's translating?
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Can
Was
you
it
tell us
Rarian?
about the polymorph spell, please? And I
What
call
happened?
Bando back
Was it
immediately.
It's only lasts for 1 hour, and then they'll revert back to their original form, which in this case, if it's semi-permanent, will be back to their dog form.
Did Rarian really tell us that?
No, Josh did. Party did.
No,
Oh,
I
you-
didn't.
Weren't you translating?
Oh.
What you need is a 9th level spell, which is incredibly rare to come by, called True Polymorph.
Akron, what level are you?
Though I am a great wizard, I am fortunately kind of max out at about 5.
What level is
I'm
Dean?
5.
The Dean,
How do you
well,
know
as I
if
said,
you
I have
like
not
him
seen
and
him in
level 5?
decades.
What level
He's
was
this
he?
old and he's level
Well, he
5.
was the Dean. It doesn't necessarily make him the most powerful wizard there, but it does make him the most studious and the most
I
administrative.
Pointed
there's-
towards the most powerful wizard.
I don't trust the Pooch Pals with Akron.
Well, Bando's coming back now, so they're not coming.
Okay, let's. Pooch Pals are on their own until we know what's up with them, because one of them might have killed people.
Stabby, yappy little thing.
The
Chihuahua.
Don't talk about.
I thought that until the wide brimmed hat.
Yeah.
Sweepy
yeah,
man.
but that might be the Chihuahua.
But how are we
And the,
gonna
brush,
find out?
and the sweepy brush might just be the replacement for a waggy tail.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
So
were
how
all
did,
thinking it.
How did the man in the mushroom shop see a 6 foot tanned Wide brimmed
cowboy
hat. With
mid straw.
Because that was his polymorph form.
I'm pretty sure one of the dogs was like a cowboy dog.
It better not be
It
Jerry.
could be the chihuahua. It could be the chihuahua.
Who's the most powerful wizard?
Harry Potter.
Unfortunately, I've been kind of out of touch with the world.
Oh,
I mean, Dean's a good place to start.
That's
You're
not
useless.
priority. Let's go to Lumbergost.
Yeah.
let's go.
Kill people to
Oh,
get
no.
Bando
Let's-
comes-
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's go back to killing.
Yeah, that's what
Let's do
we're
it.
good at.
Yeah, let's not solve it.
That's
Uh,
a safe thing to do.
Should we
We know
leave? No, we shouldn't. We should take the gnomes with us in case anybody.
Oh,
goes
we should
there.
absolutely
take
We
it.
have
Yeah, yeah,
Thoran for the gnomes.
Have you shown us the
Have
numbers?
you given us them?
There
That's for
is
the journey.
there is a couple of other alternatives you could do if you can't find someone that's got such a high level spell. You try and find someone who's got a remove curse, if indeed they were cursed into this form, or if they are magically altered into this form. You could try and find someone that's got dispel magic, but that needs to be cast at a very high level, higher than I can probably achieve myself.
You are only level 5.
Well, a level 5 magic caster, which makes me a level 9 character.
I really don't understand.
Yeah. Leave Akron. Akron, we'll see you in a little bit. Don't burn the place down.
I never do.
Call me if you need anything.
How?
Just tell somebody.
Who?
Anyone.
A dog, a flying monkey,
Okay,
a
sounds good.
gnome.
A gnome.
Gnome.
Nabna?
You know Napnar?
No, just saying. Is that what he's looking for?
There's nothing I can like.
Probably has heard of Nabna, to be fair.
I can't enchant anything.
Akron doesn't need to reach us, it's fine.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
You too, dear boy.
Don't touch stuff in my room.
What have you got in your room?
You
Lava
live here?
lamps.
What did you say?
What?
Lava lamp.
Yeah, just don't touch other
did you
stuff in this house.
Okay. My knees can't get me up into the attic anyway.
All right. Well, I'll be back soon to carry you up to the attic. And we're off.
It's getting weird now.
Also,
He looks so frustrated.
he doesn't sleep in the attic. You do. Where were you carrying him to?
I'm playing it cool.
Succeeded.
Too cool.
Okay, and you're off towards Lumbergost. Lumbergost is the closest village to Blackmire.
We're gonna
So
go crack some
It takes you
skulls.
like half the day to get there.
We don't look at anything.
You don't talk to
Even if
anyone.
there's a man with
No.
hands in his
So as you're
You're
wondering-
setting him
We're
up.
actually
You're
so
basically
focused
giving
we
him an
don't
opportunity
notice
to
it.
As you're
distract
wandering through
us.
the woods, there's a giant tree in
We
front of you.
ignore
No,
that's
we ignore it.
split open,
No.
and then
We don't
okay.
even look what
Somersaulting unicorn.
Yeah, you don't really see anything. It's a very short jaunt over to Lumbergost. You know that there is like a genuine rivalry between the two cities. The two mayors don't get along. The two populaces don't get along. Any of the resources in the general area, both villages always go after. So yeah, no one goes into each other's sort of
We're just
region.
butthole city.
We do
Yeah.
now.
So none of you probably have gone to Lumbergost. So none of you really kind of know what it's like over there. You just hear like rumours from people in Blackmire.
I heard
Like
it's
it's
fine.
We spoke to people in Keld that said it was full of ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah.
There's
Nerdy.
Full
Have
of
you ever
well,
delivered a
there's-
message?
And we're
there?
fully aware that these.
everyone from Blackmire says everyone there is a butthole. Kind
Yeah.
of thing.
And we're fully aware that
You're not
the
wrong.
guys we came across in
I've
the
never seen a bottle.
meteor thing.
Yeah, they're from Lumbergost.
Yeah.
They're Lumbergostians. Or Lumbergostites.
Just look- That's canon.
Lucky you.
That might be true for frogs, actually.
What's that?
Well, I missed that. We were talking about.
I know what
The
you're
thing
talking
that
about.
you said.
That might be true.
You can move on.
Frogs don't have buttholes.
No, they don't have butt cheeks.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said buttholes.
Lizards don't have butt
you
cheeks.
don't
Lizards
have
don't have
butt
butt
cheeks.
cheeks.
Oh, you don't have butt
Roaches.
cheeks.
You
That's
don't
why
have
she
that.
wasn't looking at your butt because she was.
We've had this
looking at-
conversation.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just tail thigh.
Listen, okay.
I was wearing shorts.
We're
We're not
all
getting
agreed. I've not
distracted.
seen a
We're
butthole.
not getting distracted. We're going straight
And
there.
Yeah, you certainly were.
No distractions.
I didn't say anything.
Also, if I'd been looking at your
You're a
butt, it
butthole.
would have saved me.
No distractions, people.
I would slap you if it.
Keep that in mind next time.
Yeah. So you approach
Might save
a
you
very
next time.
heavily
Just might
deforested
save you
area. So like it's all either been burnt down or like chopped down. There are just stumps everywhere, and it's heavily, as I said, deforest. It's been drained as well, so it's a dry, arid landscape in the middle of this swamp. And there are like really badly put together shacks on the outskirts, and as you get in further, they're bigger, but not really any better constructed. And right in the centre, you can hear, even from this distance, before getting into the village itself, you just hear this thumping, thrumming sound. And you can see this giant, partially suspended from the trees in the general vicinity, structure, like circular. And it's got this conical style roof, and at the top of the roof it's got like an oculus, a big circle gap on the roof.
How is it held up?
Ropes, multiple ropes.
Let's cut all those ropes.
Is this is the sound coming from inside?
Yes,
Let's cut
it
all
seems
ropes.
quite
Yeah,
resonant.
let's
How high up
Cut
is
the
it?
ropes and set it on fire.
So it's probably about 20 feet up
Fuck these guys.
from the lowest point.
Throw a meteor at
And
Are we
it's
just trashing this village?
Yep.
Yes. They
the
killed
structure
him.
itself is probably about 150 to 200 feet in diameter.
You can
There's
take
a
food in
giant
that bag
structure.
How many
Um,
ropes?
I was just about to ask.
To hold something up this big, the ropes themselves are like sort of a diameter of about a couple of feet.
Would a moonbeam
And-
go through it?
Go,
not good.
go through, yeah, go through one. Yeah, definitely go through one. There's probably upward of about 70
Probably
holding
about,
this thing up.
Let's set it on fire.
there's about 100 different ways we could ruin this place.
And
You can
Let's
make it,
figure
make
out
it
100
rain.
ways to
And-
ruin it.
Make it rain inside or do something, and then put grease
gonna-
around it,
I'm
and then
gonna,
electrocute it.
and then everyone runs out, and then
Good idea, yeah.
I'm gonna
then
make a
infestation.
grease fire.
um,
This place has no idea what it's in for.
and so you hear this like thumping, thrumming noise of just like you realise the closer you get, it's chanting.
Chanting.
It's like people stamping on the floor. You can even see like the closer you get, the structure itself is like
Are they
going up
having
and
a
down as well.
disco?
And there are multiple like groups of people all hanging out around it, in groups anywhere between like 3 to like 8 or even a dozen of people, all with like wooden or tin mugs in their hand, drinking, pouring ales,
It's a party.
fighting each other, that kind of thing.
Fighting.
It doesn't look like anything's like actually getting done. Nothing seems to get produced here. There's just tap houses, domiciles which look ramshackled, and this one giant structure in the middle.
Can we hear what
Oh.
they're chanting?
It's well, you probably either have to get inside it because it's so resonant. It's distorting the sound from the outside. So you have to get really, really close or actually go inside it.
Are everyone
We
We
should-
should, we should blend in and just start
No.
punching people.
Yeah.
No,
What
the-
about people?
I'd say probably like about half the people you see are humans,
Yep.
but there's also dwarves here. There's half elves, there's even half orcs. You see a couple of halflings here as well. You even see the odd tiefling.
Do we
Any
recognise
gun?
anyone?
Roll a insight check.
All of us?
Sure, anyone's looking for people that you recognise.
I'm looking for that elf, but I'm.
Only you and I recognise them, though, won't they?
I tried to.
All of you would
Sorry.
recognise the half elf, but
Me.
only
Oh,
you two would
you.
recognise the skull
Was it
capped
you and
man.
You and me.
You and me went
'cause I
back
rescued
backgrounds.
you.
I thought it was
Only
you and
you
me,
two
yeah.
had the first one. All
Yeah.
of us saw
Yeah.
the second one, but
Yeah.
me
Correct.
and you were the ones that
Yeah.
lost them.
Yeah. You. Well,
I'm
she
gonna-
tied him up.
Twice.
I'm going to look out for the bad man.
times.
What is it?
Perception.
Inside.
Insight.
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 I got an 18.
That's lucky.
My D&D round won't load, but I got a natural 20.
Oh.
And I'll tell you in a minute.
13.
18.
Insight.
6.
I got
24.
24. Cool.
Just not even looking.
You see. You haven't seen. Yeah. You both spot the half elf that you know. He's like on the outskirts over to the left hand side.
One that
with
we
a
tied
group,
up.
Yeah. With a group of other people as well there.
Go straight for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch everything in my way between me and him.
It's like about 20 people.
I'm just gonna start punching.
So roll initiative for. No, it's not. Do you
So
actually
you're-
want to like punch everyone on the
Are
way
you
there?
stabbing people?
Maybe not everybody, but everybody that I don't like.
Yeah, you've got your arm blade on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legitimately,
Stab.
we have a legitimate fight with that man.
These
so I think we
guys
should do it.
suck, and everybody's fighting each other anyways.
That's
Nobody's
true,
gonna
no one
notice
will
that.
notice.
Okay, that's
What's
fair.
holding the ropes up?
Stopping them in the face.
Yeah.
So
Loads of trees.
well,
Step.
what used to be
You're
trees,
going
they've all been kind of
stab,
stripped
stab,
bare.
Well, not to stab. I'm.
So all of their
Are they dead?
branches
They
have
get
been
stuck
cut
in my
off.
blade.
Yeah,
It's their own fault.
yeah, they're not living anymore. They just cut them all off. They've been reinforced. They're just basically giant posts now. They're regularly spaced.
Before we
okay.
enter initiative, would I
Sure.
just be using my divine sense? I just want to see if they're just bad people or evil.
Okay. What's the radius of your divine
60
sense?
feet.
60 feet. So the closest couple of groups to you, you detect like of about a dozen to 2 dozen of them. You think one's like actually radiating actual like evil. Evil is generally quite like rare to come across,
Yeah.
like a pure evil, and that's usually reserved for things like fiends and things like that, or someone's done like seriously bad things.
Okay.
One of them resonates.
Okay, I remember that person's face.
It's a dwarf.
I remember that dwarf's face.
It's supposed to be hair.
I remember that hair.
Clobber that hair.
I'm going to say yeah, because everyone's drinking and fighting. We can actually probably get away with not doing initiative,
Cool.
and we'll just do a little
I just
bar
like
fight.
to walk through.
Yeah.
And just punch random heads.
Yeah, but they'll get on there as well.
Such a joke.
So
Nerds.
do you take someone's ale as well and just chug that?
Yeah, and then I smash it on the ground. On a dwarf's head.
Yeah.
The evil dwarf.
Nice.
Let's go
Yeah.
for 3 people
Yeah.
you can pick a fight with, and we'll do an opposed athletics skill check
Okay.
on your way there. And it determines like how either you try and start something with them and knock them out, or
I'm
they
not trying to
get
start anything. I'm on my
Yeah.
way.
Well, we'll find out.
Okay.
Roll your first athletics. Oh, I got
Ooh.
a 11.
I got a 26.
Yeah, you just knock that first guy out, like, bang, and like for a split second, his mug's just like suspended in the air as he just gets
Can I
knocked
grab
off
it
his
out of
feet.
midair
Yeah,
and drink it,
yeah, you just neck it.
and then smash it on the next dwarf's head?
Yeah. Next skill check.
Yep.
Yeah. 10.
So well.
24.
Yeah. So the next one, you just smash the tankard into that guy's face, and he just crumples on the floor,
Ooh, my
spilling his beer.
delicious.
Yeah, this is all gonna fall
Can I
apart.
grab their drink?
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
everybody else is doing.
Yeah, you can totally grab their drink. Yeah, you guys can interject if there's anything you want to do whilst Chad is just walking through punching
I'm just
people
going to
out.
be hopping around, touching people.
Okay. I'll do a couple of
Sleep film, sleep film.
that one fails. That one passes.
What are we wanting from this?
I'm
So
getting that
the
elf.
first person just like crumpled
Half
up,
elf.
Are we wanting
and then the
carnage?
next 2 people you just kind of stroke,
Yeah.
and then like
We
Well, then
basically
it's
arrived at
yeah.
Gamora.
There's
I'm
drink.
catching
One
drinks.
goes wee. You're
I
catching
like
drinks.
this place.
Yeah, this is
Stay
great.
here
Yeah.
forever.
I'm having a
and
ball.
your last skill check.
I knew it.
12.
Yeah, it's just like I got a 4. You just backhand this person into like his friends, and his friends start pushing him around, just like do the work for you, and just like beat him down.
I love it.
This is
Let's
great.
stay here.
I love this.
So what you're catching drinks?
Yeah.
I want to hit the
You too?
dwarf in the face.
You just like beeline. To
The evil dwarf.
That's fair.
To be clear, the evil one.
The
I'm
evil
trying to
one.
blend in. Be like, just
Can I-
gently,
I'll
gently
pass
pushing.
you.
Yeah.
I'll pass you a drink just so you can calm your nerves.
Yes.
But I'm not drinking it.
I feel like it's
Is it?
Halloween
No,
all
no,
over again.
Cool.
We're the good guys.
We're the good guys.
But I'm watching what is going
Yeah.
on just to.
So the evil dwarf is in like a group of 5, and they're just talking. There's like one. There's 2 humans. There's a half orc, and
How was
there's
your day?
2 dwarfs as well.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hit the dwarf in the face.
Okay. I'm gonna say with this one, it's less of like you're just randomly going through dots, blending in with the fights. You're actually like
Just
beelining
beelining
to this
for the
one
dwarf.
guy to pick him up.
I'm kind of influenced.
yeah.
I don't really get it.
Do a
Punch
roll,
stuff.
roll to hit with advantage
Okay.
because A, he's inebriated, and B, it's just coming out of nowhere. And are you punching him?
Natural 20.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Didn't even need the advantage.
Yeah.
Um,
No, are you using your flail or your fist?
I'll use the end of my flail.
Fuck. Okay, roll 2d8 plus 6, I believe. Or is it plus 7 now?
Four.
Puncture his head.
And 6.
So 10.
Let me just. Oh. I've been thrown out of. Hold on.
Oh.
It's on the sheet. It's +6. So
Yeah.
go with it. It's probably no.
It's +7, so because we've got it's been
Oh,
up,
the
up
light
to-
thing
yeah.
here.
Yeah, it was 17. He just like gave his skull, and everyone just stops talking.
We were all having fun.
Like
He showed up and gave some skulls.
He was evil.
Yeah, apparently.
everyone's like, just, in the same way that
What did
people
he
walk
do?
into a bar and everything goes quiet. Like
Dunno.
that conversation just stops immediately.
What did
The guy just crumples in on himself. Yeah, he just gave that guy that dwarf's head in.
He was evil.
Nice work.
How do we move on from this?
Well, we need to find
Gave
that guy
another
anyway.
skull.
We can't leave here without killing the elf.
That's true.
So I just started things for you.
You're not like you're like halfway to that half elf at the moment.
Okay.
So you guys have now got a split second to tell me what you want to do before things like really kick off.
Kill.
I am a lot smaller than everyone else here. I'm suddenly very scared. So I'm just going to hop out of the crowd
Okay.
and away from the murderous mob.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn invisible. I'm gonna do hidden step until my next turn.
I didn't know he could turn invisible.
Yeah, 4 round.
At least you didn't turn into a chameleon.
Every episode he has a
A
new
new
thing.
power.
Yeah,
An
sorry.
invisible chameleon.
Mike,
So-
what does Mike look like right now? First of all,
Mike, can I just check what are you doing, Pip?
hopping away,
Hopping away. You're doing.
invisible.
Just turning invisible.
It's like she goes square and realised, nope, it's gone away.
So I want to cast.
Ruin the mood.
something,
So
but I just want
supportive.
to check how close everyone is.
So you are you've all been doing your own things. You've been going around trying to put people to sleep. You two are kind of close together. You're just going out punching fools, and you've kind of split off most from people, and just gone straight to that crowd.
Escalated it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cast anything.
Okay.
I am going to. I'm going to lie down. on my front.
Okay.
Take a nap.
I'm like
Cry.
army,
Oh, Omicron. Yeah.
but in both hands.
You aren't right.
You're just slicing.
I've got daggers and I'm slitting everyone's tendons.
Oh my god.
Stuck.
You're so happy about this.
Cool. Chad.
I'm
Are you-
still beelining it towards that.
Okay, so you haven't even noticed.
Nope.
But she's just gone off into one
I'm
side.
still punching if I can.
Yeah. Well, you've done that 3 stage, and that'll be your
Can I
3
do
until
3
you get to the button. You can stop and just like if you're really enjoying yourself, just carry on punching fools if you really want
Just
to.
on the way.
You kind of
I
well,
don't
the
need
3
a-
the
yeah.
3 kind of was the on your way 3.
Okay.
So you're probably like your next stop is going to be that half elf.
So right now I'm just swinging my
Winding
arm
up.
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Donkey Kong. Right?
Winding up.
Goes out with shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to roll initiative.
Cool.
Oh, where's my pencil gone? Oh no. Oh, there it is.
Sorry, you guys were up for this, right?
I'm slitting tendons.
Yeah, you're having a great time.
I really am.
I'm undecided.
Pip.
I'm secret.
11.
I'm sneaky.
Parter.
You're having fun.
I've
14.
destroyed someone's
14.
skull.
Mike.
12.
12. And we've got a Chad.
19.
And then a 19. And we've got an Aya.
10 for me and 14 for Costas.
Of course, Costas. Okay.
We still
I'm glad
got
you brought
Costas
Costas
with
to
us.
this.
We had
I forgot.
Costas with us the whole
So
way.
appropriate
Yes.
of me, yes. He's always here.
In Blackmire.
Yes.
In here.
Akron's
In
blind.
Blackmire.
He often waits outside when we're in songs.
You could have
Um,
slept in.
Can you put
Akron's.
Bando with me as well? 'Cause
Yeah,
he
he always
takes
is
his-
with you. Yeah.
Okay.
What am I doing? Chad is first. Shad. And then we've got with a 14 a Parter.
Alright.
And then a Costas. And then what's after that? So you guys think about what you want to do whilst I'm setting this up. Like, so it'll be Chad, you first. So
Yeah,
think about
I'm
what you
ready.
want to be.
I know what I want.
What you want to be doing. Where's Pip?
Have you-
Pip got 11. Mike's got
Stabby.
That's up
a.
to you.
This is gonna be a bloodbath. I can't
Do
wait.
we want to say? Do we want to keep anyone that's here?
The elf.
Just him.
We want to keep him.
Like
Alive.
not kill him.
Yeah.
You want to keep him alive.
I'm gonna keep him alive.
What do we need out of him?
An apology.
And then we kill him.
And then we'll
do we?
kill him.
Do we? You know when you?
I don't think we need any.
Did you recognise the one who killed you? He's not here.
No, they didn't see him.
So at
He's
least,
not here.
at least we can keep.
But there's a bunch of people partying in a weird dome club that I'm about to bring
I
fucking
thought that's
down.
what. I thought that's why there.
No, you're
No,
in
no,
just
that's-
you're just in the
that's
town
suspended.
on the way there.
Oh, we're in the town.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not in the
The town
town.
You
is
haven't
there.
made it up
The
there.
club is up
Oh,
there.
I've
No,
never
no.
been in the club.
That's
No,
what
no,
I thought.
you're
But
not in the club.
Immediately
I
walked into
thought
the town
it
and
was
started
like
punching
proper
people.
crowded,
No.
and I'm on the floor, like proper
No,
sitting up for
you're just-
attendance. So there's no one
That's
around
more
me,
mental.
and I'm going.
Yeah, that's what's so funny.
That's what I thought was the
I
thing
thought we
with
were
the
in a
club.
club.
No, you haven't made up there yet.
The club's suspended.
You're on your way. You
If I
spot.
slit anyone's tendons,
Well, you can army crawl over someone and then start slitting them if
This
you
is
want to.
important.
let me
I thought we were in a bar fight.
Yeah.
No.
We did
We're in a
not at
street
any
fight.
point
You
go into the
literally-
bar.
so
Street
if
fight to get
you
to the
went
bar
up to
fight.
Yeah.
someone,
As I was
And
saying,
just
like,
keep this
as I was saying, yeah, in the middle of town.
I thought
There you
we
go.
were least hidden and there's
Crumple.
It's like
bodies
Mardi
that are
Gras.
falling.
Cool.
Yeah. No,
What's the situation?
no.
Why were you
I
guys
was saying
this
like
entire
you were
time?
in the town, and then I
Yeah.
was saying like dotted around the town. I like these groups of anywhere between like 2 and like a dozen people, just dotted around drinking, and it's just tap houses and domiciles. Yeah, and that was it. And they were just like, "Oh, I'm going to kill some people."
Yeah, it's not
No,
what
she
I
came
thought
to
it
Skull in.
I've
This
done
is an
nothing but
achievement.
crawl and giggle.
Crunch
Seems pretty
on brand. Yeah. So, Chad, what's Chad up to?
Chad is going to make eye contact with the half elf.
Okay. See if he
He is going to.
sees you. Yeah, you see, like he's like. Just, you see that recognition in his eyes.
I'm going to touch the wand to my throat.
Is this
Yeah.
the bad one?
This is the one
One
that.
that injured you?
This is the only thing that I need to keep alive in this whole town.
I kill him.
I'd knock his head off. Are the ropes above me for this nightclub?
No,
I'm
you're not
calling it
in
a
the
nightclub.
club. You're not in the club.
Sounds like
No, but are the ropes suspending it above
Oh,
me?
yeah.
Okay, so
Totally.
I'm going to dragon's breath myself
Okay. Yeah, you got that fire in your throat.
and breathe straight upwards
Okay.
to light all of the ropes on fire.
Sure.
And then I'm going to continue walking straight forward,
Yeah.
making eye contact with this half elf.
Okay,
Tim
cool.
did say there's 70 ropes.
Yeah, I'm gonna light as many of them on the way as I can.
Okay, cool. You're just breathing like vertically
Yeah.
upwards.
I basically just spew fire upwards. Hit
You
as
know
many
everything
ropes.
that goes up has to come down. Right?
Yeah, so stay clear, guys.
Thanks for the heads up.
11. So there we go. That's the elf. It's not actually an elf, but there we go. He's just a rowdy man.
I might knock
Um,
his head off.
Cool. Yeah. So you just like start like breathing through the ropes, and a couple of them like shudder and then tung and break.
I figured they'd stay alight for a little bit. but
Yeah, some of them do.
I'd like to light as many of
But
them
you are
as
breathing
I can.
magical fire onto them,
Yeah,
and they are just regular
That's true.
ropes.
cool.
So like a couple of them do break, and like way.
Oh, Chad! No!
He's in front. There you go.
Yeah,
You got him.
he always lands on his feet. Groovy. Cool.
So I've got a breath full of,
Yeah.
or a throat full of fire.
Yeah, like your throat abs are
Eyes
just
locked.
like red, glowing red. I don't think you get abs in your throat.
I
but
do
there we go.
now.
Yeah. Parter, you're. What's up with Parter? What's Parter's deal?
That's what you guys want to do.
I'm just walking around.
Thanks for
I'm
indulging.
gonna stay hidden for now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna monitor it, just keeping an eye on the group, seeing who's in danger.
How long does
who's
that
not.
invisibility last for?
Forever. Until the start of my next.
So this is the start of your next turn. So you're now visible.
Nice. Can I pretend that?
I mean, you could have like made it like. You could have separated from the group
Should've
and just
kept that
like
on.
in your when you went invisible, just went just walk
Hold
over
the
here a little
above
bit,
your head again.
separating yourself from
describe
these
to me,
guys.
what am I actually seeing at the moment? Is it now suddenly
think
turning
about-
hostile on everybody?
No. So far, it's really actually only turned hostile on Aya.
I'm just gonna get a little bit closer,
Mhm.
just in case it really kicks off and she
Yeah.
needs some help. But I'm trying to keep out of everything.
Why didn't you do? What to do? I think it's a performance check. Try and make yourself look like part of the rest of the crowds.
Like Peter in Hook.
Yeah. Exactly that. Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah.
Performance.
Yes.
7.
7. Okay, yeah, you're doing a piss poor job of like looking like the rest of them. Yeah. And a couple of guys just like nudge each other and just point at you and like smirk each other. Not part of like Aya's group, just some random other 2 other thugs. And they're like, check this guy out, and then they start making a beeline for you.
Oh no.
Costas. What's Costas up to?
Costas doesn't really understand what's happening.
I don't think any of us do.
No, what not to do. So, Costas will eat the dead dwarf.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
That's what Costas does.
Groovy. Yeah, he just starts swallowing the guy in his full chainmail.
I hate this crocodile.
Yeah.
Me too.
Her infernal crocodile. Okay. So the other 4 are going to turn on you and just try and bundle you
Bundle me.
with weapons.
We hated that
Sounds so
guy.
pleasant.
We made the wrong assumption about this place.
No.
1 second, I should have brought this up. Talk amongst yourselves.
Seems like a really nice place.
I'm disappointed we're not in the club.
They are in a club,
it's
aren't we?
Not
very
yet.
much changes the dynamic. of what's happening.
Did you just ask that
Oh, are
question?
you kidding?
Dude,
Are you fucking
Are you
kidding
saying
me?
that sarcastically?
We're outside.
Why does no one pay attention to anyone?
I was busy reading what spells I got.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're in the club.
We're all in the club.
Wait, what?
She slid a bunch of
No, I know that.
So-
I know that she
Everyone's
missed.
pretty cool.
So we're still out.
I know that.
We all look really cool.
We're
Yeah.
outside. We never made it into the
We're all
club.
making our poses.
We realised that. These 2 didn't. And apparently you two
AC 18.
did. We've had this conversation.
I am AC 18.
Oh, so it hits you.
Oh.
So the dwarf, presumably that person's friend,
She's still alive.
just goes, Barton, no! And swings his mace at your face,
Mace
You
face.
deserve it.
What a big
Swinging your mace in
disgrace.
my face.
doing 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
You can take that like a trooper.
that's fair.
And then the 2 humans like produce swords and daggers and try and stab at thee. Yeah, that'll help. 21,
Have it, please.
and then misses.
Okay.
So the daggerman
Daggerman.
Doberman?
does another 4 points of piercing damage to you with his offhand attack. Misses. The other guy with his... Oh no, he only had a sword. Yeah, so he stabs you in the side, drawing some blood. And then
Appreciate it.
No. And then finally, the half-orc
Oh, God, there's no-
takes the great axe off his back and just swings for your neck.
Nice.
You don't have to say that.
Turn him into your necklace.
An 18 necklace.
But-
Turn him
Colours.
into your necklace.
It's going to start like roaring, and you can just see like blood veins like
Roaring?
popping in its
Oh,
eyes, and
he's
it just like
raging.
starts like the tendons start bulging out in his neck.
Tendon?
Tendon. But
Yes.
so what the swing's
He's
so
too
wild.
raged.
Yeah, you just put your shield up and it just skims off the shield away
Okay.
harmlessly.
Slice him first.
Yes, Mike,
How close am I to that tendon?
you can army crawl your way over there if you want to and start cutting some tendons up.
I want to go hit the jugular.
Hit the what?
Who's
Who?
the one that's attacking?
There's
There's
4.
four.
Who's the one that's got that big?
Oh, no, the half orc
I want to
with
go
the great
for
axe.
him.
Yeah. You're going to slit his tendons.
So can I do.
Hmm.
Can I do?
Can I do?
Do a
Oh,
stealth check first of all, see if they spot you.
This muddy mess.
I'm disappointed by the lack of blood splatter on my face.
Hmm.
Natural 20.
Yeah, no one can see you. You're one with the mud. Now, roll with advantage. You need to try and roll with advantage.
Do you like Arnold in Predator?
What am I rolling? Sorry, let's talk about Predator.
I don't know, it depends what you want to do. You tell me.
I want to run towards him and go straight in there.
Oh, you want to stand up? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
With my multiple daggers that I
Okay,
have.
you're 4 daggers.
Yeah.
If you want, you can throw them instead of getting into melee. It's up to you. It's just as effective.
I like to get up close and
Okay.
personal.
I think he's very too
So roll with advantage on your first attack.
I got a 5.
In total?
+5, 10.
Yeah, it's despite how stealthy you are, when you stand up to go stab that person in the neck, you're like, oh, they're not taller than I thought they were. No, you can't quite get to the neck. Roll with your offhand, not with advantage though, because they can all see you standing up, looming behind him.
Yeah, just roll again.
Well, you got two daggers.
Yeah.
Correct. You roll with advantage on your on hand.
Yeah.
And you got an offhand attack as
15.
well. 15 is enough to hit.
Yes.
Roll 1d4.
2.
2. Takes 2 points of damage.
Did I cut through the skin?
You scratch.
Yes. Yeah, but the meat and the muscle is so thick it doesn't go in as far as you thought. It just kind of goes in about a couple of centimeters and stops. It's so thick. Yeah. You drew a little trickle of blood goes down his neck.
Did any go on my face?
No, but I mean you could just draw it out and just wipe it on your brow if you want.
Done.
Done. Pip.
I am going to
Pip and Bando.
Pip and Bando.
Pando.
Pando. Dream team.
Pindo.
The half elf that we hate.
Yeah.
How many people is he with?
He's in a small group of 3 others. There's 4 of them.
We're killing these people, right? There's no going back now.
There's no reason to keep them alive.
Okay. I'm just going to go up to one of them. And stab, and then stab again.
FYI, this is a different group to what they're attacking.
Yeah.
That's with where I'm
going
going.
to
Cool.
half elf.
Just FYI. Cool.
FYI, there's 2 groups of people that
You know the random people that we're attacking.
How many groups of people are there?
Dozens and dozens.
Spread out.
Groups of people.
Spread
Yeah.
out.
So there's literally
They're not in a
hundreds of
club.
people around.
Those 2 are in one, them 2 are in one, and there's 2 guys
Yeah.
looking at you.
Laughing at you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
Aww.
Turn into a horse.
I
Gallop
worry
away.
about you
I'll
more
grease
than
you
I
up.
worry about anyone else in this group.
Greasy horse. So what are you going to do with that guy?
So stab, and then stab with my extra attack.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So 2 hit. 8 plus 5.
That hits.
And then 1d4
Mm-hmm.
plus 5. 6.
6 points of damage.
And
Nice.
then again.
Yep.
Again to hit.
Yes,
14 plus 8.
that hits.
And then.
You just do that one without adding your ability modifier. Just a straight dice roll. Because it's your offhand one.
Oh, yes, sorry. So that's just 3.
3.
And then again. 11 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
And is this back to my
Yeah,
normal hand?
that's right.
So 3 plus 5.
8. So you just
Nice.
jump onto this person's back and just go, stab. Like, you just drags this guy to the floor. He just dies
He's
on the
dead.
floor. Yeah.
Great. And then Bando sees and he's like, oh. He's going to go up to the next one and bite.
Okay.
So the companion gains an additional bonus to attack and damage rolls equal to the ranger's proficiency bonus.
Which is plus 3.
What's that mean?
Plus
so
3.
do I
Yep.
roll to hit?
And then add plus 3 to it.
12?
12 plus 3 is 15?
15?
Or is it 12 in total?
12 and then plus 3.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, that hits.
15.
He's
and
attacking a
then-
little halfling, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, there's two humans, a half elf.
that's
And a
honestly
halfling.
fine.
For Bendo, that's
So-
like a big person.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a scary person.
True.
1d4 plus 1. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, if that's what his attack is, yeah.
Piercing damage. So 3.
3? Cool.
But then it says, once you have the extra attack feature, you can make one weapon attack yourself when you command the beast to take the attack action. So can I
Oh.
attack again?
No, in fact, he doesn't get an attack. You have to sacrifice your action to ask him to attack.
But it says...
And then, because you know I've got 2 attacks, you can attack once and then
Oh.
ask him to attack once.
Oh.
So there's one or other.
So he can't attack on his own?
No.
Oh, he usually-
Unless you tell him.
Never say that about Bando.
He didn't hear
So I'll
that.
take
Take
that
that all back.
Yeah, yeah. He's ready to go
In that case,
in your mind.
his
He did the damage.
action is to move,
Mhm.
um,
Fly or run.
fly.
Yeah.
With me,
Cool.
just so he's close to me.
Groovy.
Tim, I
Yes.
didn't add +2 for damage, so it
Oh, okay.
should have been 4. Sorry.
That's okay. For...
Because I don't know how to play.
Wasn't that your offhand?
Pardon?
You attacked with your offhand, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you don't get your +2 to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do know how to play.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's making it up.
I feel like everything.
I mean, just behave. He knows what he's doing.
Cool.
you literally contradicted yourself.
So, as they're being attacked, the halfling and the human turn around to attack Pip. Try and defend their friend, first of all.
They've given
One
us no reason
one
to
takes
know.
out a crossbow, AC 13, 1-3?
16.
16. So, yeah, fires crossbow, doesn't quite hit you, duck out of the way. And the other person takes out a short sword and tries to stab you up. AC 18
16.
does 5 points of damage.
Fine.
Piercing damage, stabs you. Half elf turns, legs it, just runs away.
Is it the one we came after?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need that.
Aya, your go.
I will use one
Ew.
attack to hit the barbarian
Okay.
dude with my flail.
Yeah.
12 plus 7, 19.
It hits?
And then did you say it was supposed to be +7 now instead of
Yes, +7.
+6? Okay.
I think so.
It still says +6, but it's,
Or on your character sheet.
yeah,
Oh, then I was wrong.
+6.
It is +6.
3 plus 9.
9 points of damage.
And then also, hang on. As, wait, no, never mind. I'll smite him.
Okay, cool. Go for it. We're going to sack. What spell?
Thunderous smite.
What level, sorry?
First level.
First level. Okay, so it's 2d8.
It's 2d6.
Is it 6? Oh, sorry.
Thunderous smite, sorry, not just normal smite.
Oh, I thought you were going to, sorry, when you did the smite, I thought you meant you're going to sack your spell to do the
Oh,
smite
no,
through
no.
the weapon. You do Thunderous Smite instead.
Yeah. Wait, hang on, sorry.
Because you get more damage if you do the Divine Smite,
No,
but you get, if you do Thunderous Smite, there's an additional.
I'll
Right,
do
feature
the,
to it.
Yeah, I'll do the thunderous smite.
Yeah.
Because it pushes them away.
Cool.
6.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Annihilation.
That was ridiculous.
Damn. And do they do strength saving throw?
Yes, they do a strength saving throw. I'll be pushed 10 feet, and I think it's against 16.
Oh, 15. So they
They
get
are
pushed.
pushed 10 feet away and not prone.
So they go. You just knock them over to the floor. Yeah, with your thunders, and it cracks out this huge peal of thunder as you smash them around the head. You also got a bonus action if you want to use your flail to do things with it.
Well, I've got another action now. 'cause
Yes,
I'm
you
level
do
5.
have another action, but I was saying in between you can use a bonus action. If you want to blind people with your flail. That kind
Oh,
of-
yeah, I want to.
Oh no,
blind-
sorry, that's a reaction, isn't it? When someone hits you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to
Oh, yeah,
blind people.
I want to blind
I want to smite heathens.
Yes, it is a reaction.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
will just hit someone with the flail
Yeah,
instead.
go for it.
The one of the humans.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Jeez Louise. Okay.
Rolling so
Do you want
high.
to sack
She does that
any
every
spells
time
into
I
it?
fight.
Yes, please.
What would you
Just
like?
a normal
Just
smite.
normal divine. So that's
Just
Normal
a
smite.
just a normal
six,
Normal
smite.
smite.
68. 68 plus
Tuesday
6.
night smite.
Tuesday night smite.
How much is it normally?
3d8. It's 1d8 for your flail and
That's
2d8
ridiculous.
for a divine smite, but because it's crit, you just double the dice.
1,
All dice roll twice.
2,
So 3,
5,
8,
1,
9,
2,
11,
2.
13, plus
Plus
6, 19. You just cave that guy's head in.
Wow.
He's gone.
But as your flail that lights up radiantly, it just caves the guy's head in.
So radiant.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Actually, no, you knock him up the side of the head, and his head just goes
Lovely.
like at a really horribly weird angle. You
Yeah.
can see like a bit of the spine just poking up in his neck.
Gross.
And he just stumbles to the left, futilely trying to keep himself up, and then just falls to the floor dead.
Can I just also say, I
Shard.
don't have a problem with you, it's just your evil friend.
The one that I already killed.
Like knock that guy on his ass, like cave the guy's head. Don't have a problem with you guys. As your crocodile's slowly eating the dwarf.
Doesn't look good though.
No.
I thought you were Celestial.
I'd
Shit.
like to cast Hold Person.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yes.
What's the saving? What's your DC?
Hold on.
Never mind. He rolled a 2.
Cool. Good.
As he's running away, he just. And he
I
can't
still
move.
got fire in my breath too, so I'd still
Yeah.
like to be burning the ropes above.
Yeah, you're just casually walking after him. Do you have a thing you say when you say whole person?
Choose a hero that you.
Oh no, like
Sorry.
a
Back
verbal.
Back
Oh.
your notebook.
Do you have? I mean, you might not. It's fine.
Make it up.
I haven't written that one yet.
That's fine.
I'll write it soon.
Do you have
Sorry.
a dragon's breath one though?
I've written half of it.
Okay, then that's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I've
don't
written
worry
some
about
other good ones.
Yeah.
Ad lib it.
Just, yeah, makes
It's gonna
it
take me a while.
Yeah. Yep. So you action the whole person, and then you can just saunter up behind him, whilst burning ropes.
That's a cool
Although
book.
actually, what is dragon's breath? Because is that an action to keep on burning?
Keep on burning.
Let's double check that, or is that a bonus action? Let's find out together.
Every day's a school day.
What?
An action. So you can't keep breathing as you cast hold person. So you can either breathe fire as an
I'll
action,
hold him.
or you can hold him.
I've
Yeah,
already lit the rest of it on fire.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, a couple of them are burning above you. Down to 68 ropes. Parter.
Sorry, I should have written
Alright.
spells.
Is this clip gonna fall on our heads, isn't it?
Well, get out of the way.
I'm thoroughly confused by what's going on
Uh-huh.
where I am, how it's escalated so quickly. I'm seeing people getting obliterated,
Mm-hmm.
friends being attacked.
Where are
Yeah.
the two that are on him? Are they?
They're not on me yet, are they?
They're just
No?
laughing.
They're
Just laughing.
coming up to. Oh yeah, should have rolled initiative for them as well, shouldn't I? Thugs
Sorry.
doing stuff, doing
You were
stuff
asking
with
for
thugs.
clarity.
And they kill him.
And everyone-
Roll a new character.
They cast just smite.
There they are.
I thought you were my friend.
Do you see the way she caved those people's heads in? She's not a friend. She's a monster.
There
And
you
a
go. for you.
crocodile eats people.
Always had it in for Goss.
So they nod at you. All right.
They look back.
What are you doing, Treeman?
He just bullies.
Treeman.
All right. He just pushes. He just pushes your shoulder a little bit. You got us. You got some money for us?
No.
I think you got that nice pan pipe on your neck.
Get off
That's
me.
worth some.
Bullies don't get nothing from
No,
me.
you want to give that to us?
No.
Go on.
No.
Uh,
I got my friends
he
here.
just pulls a dagger on you. So like, you better give that to us. I'm going to cut you from ear to ear. Now give me that pipe and any gold you got on you.
Give him what? The pan?
Gold,
Please.
pan pipes,
Pan
anything you
Speak
got,
up,
any
boy.
valuables.
He's robbing you.
That's what's happening.
You're being
mugged.
robbed.
What is it?
What are you?
What are you? So it is a rugged like human that's got one eye and just a beard, no moustache to it, and then little halfling friend.
Oh, no shit. I'm going to give it to... I'm scared.
You're gonna give him the pipes.
Dude, what?
No.
You're giving away your
Money.
pipes.
Oh. Are
Are they going to leave me alone?
pipes do.
They're my pipes.
Are you
They're the
using
only
your
thing I've
turn
got.
to give them money?
No, it's dead.
It's their turn.
Okay.
It's their turn.
Yeah.
We'll save that for his turn.
I think it's your go.
Kill him.
It's actually well.
Please kill them.
I'm still going to use what I was going to do, but I'm going to
Go for it.
turn it around.
Okay.
This changes what I'm going to do a little bit as well. I'm going to use conjure animals.
Okay.
Again, a new ability that we didn't know yet.
Let's do it
And
for you.
I'm going to raise 2 beasts.
Okay.
With challenge rating 1 or lower.
Oh, what beasts are you gonna do? Do you know what they are?
So I've been reading up on this.
Okay.
And I'm glad that you're letting me choose it.
Yeah.
So just say something.
Mm.
As cool as the thing that you looked at earlier is.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Okay, good.
That was a level above it.
I don't think it would work in this setting.
It's an octopus.
Tempting.
Hey, you guy.
I'm gonna go brown bear.
Okay, nice. Oh god, you get 2 of them.
Yeah, boy.
Flipping
You
hell.
just conjure 2 brown bears.
Just as you do.
They are nasty ones.
Hey, you guy. Over there.
And I'm gonna say,
Moves in. Da, da, da.
I need you to get my money back for me
Oh,
and protect me and my friends.
Okay, so you've just got 2 massive bears.
nice.
It's not murder if I didn't do it.
Yeah, technically.
You could turn into a bear and join them. Okay.
So, you summon face spirits to take a form of beasts that appear in occupied spaces that you can see within range, which is 60 feet. Concentration up to 1 hour, so you can keep them for 1 hour. 2 beasts, challenge rating 1 or lower. Each beast is considered to be a fey, disappears when you're up to 0. Summon creatures are friendly to you. Roll initiative for the summon creatures as a group. Roll initiative. See where they plop in.
13.
Yep.
Again?
No,
What?
just there's both for both of them, because they're both brown bears.
All right.
13, so they group for a Mike. So your bear friends go here.
Brown bear is your brown bread. mate.
Cool.
All right.
Costas.
Costas would like to.
You say Costas. You telepathically tell Costas to.
Yes, I telepathically believe Costas, if Costas was real,
Yeah.
would like to attack the other human
Okay.
who was attacking me.
Roll to hit. Have you got your stats? Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
7 plus 4.
7 plus 4? So it's 11.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Sorry. It's a lot of guys I'm running.
What different
Simultaneously?
numbers run around?
Didn't think you'd be starting 3 separate fights all at the same time.
Because
obviously you hate me.
We're testing,
no,
you're
it's not
testing
quite-
your abilities.
Yeah,
here,
not
mate.
quite enough,
That's fine.
unfortunately.
He nibbles at his ankles.
Yeah, snaps. No, what the hell is that? So there go again. So the bandit and the dwarf are the only ones that are left. Oh, and the berserker's still going. Berserker's going to take a swipe at you. 10 plus 4, that's not going to hit you. Bandit's going to try and defend himself against the crocodile, does not hit. And dwarf, not going to hit. They had a paw round. Your bears, go.
Shit got hit the face.
I mean,
So you got multi-attack. The bear makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its claws. And there's 2 of them. So roll plus 6 to hit. Pooch.
Mooch.
Mooch.
Scooch.
plus 6 is in.
That
Yeah.
was the word you
Oh.
spoke.
And plus 6 to
Forgot.
your
what it
d20 roll to hit.
Oh, sorry.
Scooch.
16.
Hits. Roll again.
Why did I think of that?
16.
Hits.
You
Who are you
go
targeting?
nowhere. Stop your moves and go nowhere.
Big guy, little guy.
You just can't goose. No,
Can I
stop.
put one on
Take
each?
your-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do one on each.
Okay. So roll your damage, which is for the bite, it's 1d8 plus 4.
1d.
Get the scooch.
Oh, whoa.
It's going to ruin my guys.
3 plus 4, 7.
7, and then 2d6 plus 4 for its claws.
2d6 plus 4.
Yeah.
10.
10, 17. Just maul that poor guy to death.
The little ones.
No, the big one.
Big one.
And now for the little one,
Yup.
roll to hit. Same again.
Roll to hit.
Plus 6.
I'm not blaming you for this.
25.
Yeah, that hits.
And 22.
They both hit. Same again. 1d8 plus 4 and 2d6 plus 4.
1d8. 7.
Punch your butt.
9.
So 16, yeah. Your bears just spring into action and they just leap onto both these ne'er-do-wells and just tear them apart.
Yes,
Pogo and
Bongo!
They're just like, for the next hour, you have these 2 bears and they're just currently covered in blood as they've just like ripped these 2 guys apart.
That is what your soul looks like inside.
Now go rescue my friends!
Ah. Mike.
As I pick my money up, I'm going to pick
Yeah.
my money back up.
That's
And
how you
rob them.
use an animal companion. Rescue my friends. Don't
Maul.
just eat.
It's the
Maul.
same thing.
It's also because I'm secretly a bit scared of them.
That's fair. Now
Go
get
away from me. Mike.
How close are we to the club?
You're about 80, 100 feet away.
1800.
80 to 100 feet away. 1,800, yeah.
About 2 miles away.
8,000 feet away. It's just a dot in the distance. It's just over the horizon.
You've heard about a club.
Yeah.
In sunshine.
Sorry.
I am going to alter self.
Okay.
With natural weapons, can I
Yes.
have more than one thing?
You can. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I suppose so. You can have like a stone fist and a like claw hand.
You should go for a mantis.
Cool.
No, mandatory.
Bow, bow.
It's very threatening.
I'm gonna grow claws and fangs.
Bong, go. Sorry. It's going to. You can choose both things.
Yep.
It takes an action for you to change. Remember to
Yep.
shapeshift into that?
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Expeditious Retreat and get closer to the club.
Okay, cool. You just run like twice your
So I'm
speed.
just like,
Yeah. Yeah. And you just start running towards the club.
It's terrifying.
Pip.
You are a scary person.
Carter's fine now, right?
Well,
He's no longer being mugged.
he's not going to be mugged, but you've got to wonder
absolutely.
about his emotional state.
I wonder about that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump, standing leap, so
Yep.
up to 25 feet,
Mhm.
up to the halfling that's running away. I know
Okay.
that he's now stationary, but I'll just
Yes.
try and
Oh, the half elf.
accost him.
Yes. So with your movement and your jump, you can probably get close to him, and he's held. Oh, because Chad just a beelined towards that guy. Whilst everyone else was doing like different things, you were running around like touching people, that kind of thing.
But I went up to his friends where they were.
Oh, you did, yeah. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
with the wrong group. Yeah, so you're there. So
So
and
I
he's
can get to
held.
him. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So you get advantage on all attacks.
Don't kill him. Put him to sleep.
So you touch him.
Yep.
You can't tell if he's gone to sleep or not because he's held in place. You just run your hand away inside.
Oh.
I'm gonna assume it worked. And I'm just gonna
Because his state does not change
down
at all.
the-
Kick him in the-
Cool.
I'm not gonna kick him in the nuts.
Oh,
mean,
mean-
there
It's
goes
his turn. We'll
his
find out.
turn.
Find out.
But also his friends as well.
They're all dead.
Oh yeah, they're all dead.
Thanks for that.
They're gonna come after you. So they run up behind you. Or would they? Let's do a
Well,
morale check because they're thinking like this is pretty weird. You just saw you
It's
cast,
really
you
weird,
saw you
not
cast a
scary.
spell. You start like
Weird.
burning things down. I'm gonna do a morale check and see how how much they really are invested in this fight.
All their friends.
Yeah, they just scram. They're just like, nah,
Later.
it's fine. I'm out, and they just disperse. They roll a 1 on their morale check.
awesome.
It's like done, and then he can't do anything. Yeah.
Which ones are alive?
So the barbarian's still going. The other human and the
But
dwarf.
he's prone.
Yes, he's prone, but like a while away. Oh, these guys are dead.
oh yeah.
So it was the barbarian and the
Human and dwarf.
human and dwarf.
Yeah. So you've killed 2.
I'll hit the human with my flail.
Hit that human with your flail.
Yep.
Roll to hit that human with your flail.
17.
17. That hit.
And then 9.
Gave the skull.
9 in total,
Yes.
or damage.
Damage, sorry. Yeah.
Yep, sorry. Yeah, that hits.
That
And
was-
damage. Yeah. Sorry.
What does that hit?
His thigh. You break his femur. That's not in your thigh. I'm running a lot of things.
We broke Tim. We finally found
Go.
a way to
We
break
had to all fight separately.
Yeah. And all
Oh, and there's
different
bears
things.
now.
We're in town.
Heal.
And then
You
I'm
knew this
gonna
was coming.
hit the prone man.
No, you get advantage because he's prone.
So you're kicking a man while he's down. Is what you're saying. Yeah.
Love it.
But
Cool.
wait, can we just agree who was the most like holy and nice?
He was evil and then they
Lovely.
attacked me.
It's
For some reason.
For some reason.
smiting.
Oh,
It's
26.
different. It's different than
26 to hit,
attacking.
yeah, easily hits.
It's righteous.
A prone barbarian.
No. 7.
7. Yeah.
For the record, she rolled a 1.
But
And that's
sick.
still 7.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So you spin your flail overhead and just go
That
straight
explodes.
down this barbarian's chest, and your flail just
Chest
sticks into its now caved-in chest cavity.
Caving in people's body parts.
And you just have to like put your foot on its stomach and just
Ooh.
pull. There's like a bit of rib still stuck on the end of it, and viscous. But you do
Luckily
get an
it has
attack of
another
opportunity
brain
because you broke away from the other human that you attacked, who you just
They
douched
get
the
they
leg
get
in.
attack on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they might hear you. No, they won't. Yeah, so they just swing as you just like, ting off your armor as you casually walk away, Chad.
I'm going to properly tie up the frozen, potentially sleeping half
Okay.
elf.
Yep. So his limbs are very
Properly.
His limbs are very like malleable, but still stiff. So like you mean you can just like move his arms up like that, and they'll just stay in place as you move them around. So it's very easy to tie up.
I did, while you guys were playing, I wasn't paying attention because I was writing a spell.
Okay.
But I got help for the last line.
Mhm.
So just
You're
bear
not
in
allowed
mind that the last line was not written by me. It was written by Aya.
Okay,
So
but
the
also-
spell is...
Also, bear in mind that what he was about to write cannot be aired on this episode.
It can't, but that's besides the point. So,
But we say
It is
it and
the
we
point.
can move it
to,
out.
to hold person, hey, you guy over there, stop your moves and go nowhere. Try and try, you just can't scooch. Now it's time to punch your butt.
Say the actual.
That was better
no.
than what it was going
Say
to
it
be.
again.
I can
It
see
was,
what that was.
just, I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
So
love it.
I casted that.
Yeah. Can you
Did.
Casted
Cast
What was
it
the
that.
other one?
Read it again and let everyone imagine.
No,
what
no,
it
it's
might
Yeah,
be.
read it again.
And what do you do with this? Oh, you tied this person up. You spent your action
Yeah.
doing that. Cool. Awesome. Pass it.
Who's
Was
a
I
threat?
able to... I don't have to...
No,
dexterity
it's
check?
so
Okay,
easy. Just
cool.
because he is a bendy straw man now.
Who's
Bendy
who's
to
currently a
Bendy.
threat?
At the moment, Aya is being
The best one.
like attacked by a human and a dwarf, and that's really the only threats left here at the moment. He's being bent around.
Yeah.
That's
the
your
rope's still
bears.
burning?
This is the gun. So two of them broken, another one is like a flaminated
Oh, that's it? That's all
Yeah.
that's on? Okay, cool.
How'd you get up
'Cause-
in there?
Hmm?
How'd you get up into it?
in the club. There's like
Up in the
drawbridges,
club.
like in
Yeah,
two of the
in the club.
entrances, like this, for want of a better direction, a north and south entrance.
I'm
Going
gonna
in and
send one bear to the human.
out. Bongo or Pongo?
Pongo.
Pongo, okay.
No,
Okay.
Pogo.
Oh,
I'm gonna send
Bongo.
Pogo to the
Thank you.
two
Yep.
over there. I'm gonna say Bongo. Go to Bongo Club.
Okay.
Upstairs.
Yep.
Send him. Send,
Just into the club.
she's gonna be like. Feel free to cause carnage.
Okay. Cool.
You just let loose a bear in a club.
Cast them
They're
in.
bad
Hey,
people.
Josh, you may
He's a-
attack me.
He made them.
No, they won't attack you. You're my friend.
What's Costas's move?
Costas will go after the dwarf.
Okay. He's got a taste for it now.
He's got a taste of dwarf.
Dwarf meat.
14 plus 4, I think it
Yep,
was.
that'll hit.
Okay. And then he is. So it's 1d10 plus 2,
Yeah.
but then they're also grappled
Uh-huh.
with a DC 12.
To escape.
9 plus 2, 11.
Cool. Groovy. There you go. First of all, you're going to try and escape. Does. Just like puts his maul in Costas's jaw and just prizes it open, rolls out, stands back up. That's his action. And the other human should go sort of, well, there's no thing in the mix. I think he's also going to do a morale check. You've hurt his leg pretty bad, but he's going to stick with it. He's going to come at you like a whirling dervish, and it will hit you, in fact.
Oh.
And does 5 points of stabbing damage
Stab,
as he
stab,
stabinates
stab.
you in your vulnerable stab skin.
Stabinates?
Yeah. That's done. The bears. One can get to either the human or dwarf. Which one do you want to go for? Or which one did you tell
So you can't do one
Pongo?
attack on one attack on the other.
Oh, no, yeah, actually, yeah, you could. You split attack, yeah.
We'll do a split attack.
Okay. Which one do you want to go to first?
What's the one at the stabby and the
Human.
stab
The human.
Grab him.
Okay. Roll to hit. +6.
14.
Hits. Roll 1d8 +4.
8.
Murdered. The dwarf rolled a hit.
What was it? Roll plus what?
+6 to hit. And then
22.
2d6 +4.
12.
Dead.
I sit there with little slides.
And the other one
Then.
just like bear runs up the side of the club. That's
So you're in the club.
effectively out of initiative.
We did it.
We did
Effectively.
something.
We sure did.
And by it, I mean we killed a load of innocent people.
Yeah.
They were evil.
Oh, you don't
They were
They
bad
were
guys.
evil.
So it's Mike and the bear running into the club.
I'm running like a Tasmanian devil.
Cool. And he's running like a bear.
with blood on my face
Yeah.
that I've done with a knife and claws and fangs.
Bongo's covered in blood.
We're the good guys.
You see them both run into this chanting like dome, and then there's like there's not any break in like the thrumming, and then you start hearing screams, and then oh my god, and then a couple more of the ropes on the side that you burnt break away, and like part of the club just goes and tears down the centre, and then there's more screams of oh my god, oh no, what's happening? It's getting loose, and then you hear from the inside, and then these 5 dragon heads appear out of the top
Oh my god!
of the where the club is broken in half, and we'll end it there.
It's the perfect lead-in for Christmas.
5 dragon
5
heads.
dragon heads and a bloody nightclub.
In a pear tree.
On
Why
the
did you let me-
5th day of Christmas.
You're up in there.
Why did you let me do that?
You said you were gonna do it.
I'm crying out of this laugh.
Your choice.
What
was
a bad
mental.
first impression. I've got blood on my
Thanks
face.
for killing
embarrassing.
Lumbergost with
Oh
me.
my gosh.
I assume this is the 5-headed dragon that we've been
It looks like
hearing
it.
about.
Yeah.
It was just in the nightclub.
Yeah, it's a DJ.
Maybe it's
It's got headphones on one of his ears.
One of the
Only one of the heads.
Yeah.
The scream was just before the beat. Yeah.
Just dropped.
It's like a blade.
They're fine.
Right.
They were playing Mr. Sandman and it was
We're
a
hilarious.
Right. Oh.
You're still here.
Everyone's still
Guys.
here. Well done. So thanks for joining us this week. I hope next week that you enjoy our Christmas special. We have a very special guest joining us, so I hope you'll be excited about that.
It's a secret, we won't tell you.
Yes, I'd like
It's
to
a
thank
secret.
my
It's a
players
secret.
Ellie, Josh, Annie, Khalil, and Alice. Would you like to plug your social media? That was an amazing time to do so.
At Ellie Bath.
At MCM Josh.
At Annie_Squirrel.
At Wizard the Third Jr. Chad, Wizard the Third Jr.
The longest Twitter. Like
Too many
Bond, but
characters.
all of his names.
Tweet.
Huh?
ALUCYE.
And I'm at MCM_Tim.
What's your name?
Tim.
Bacon.
Thanks for joining us, and remember, if you don't know what to do, just roll over.